All right, today, finally, Joe Biden emerged, 90 minutes late, to speak about, well, the evil attacks by Hamas against the Israeli people. Now, although he was unequivocal about America's support for Israel and the depravity of these incursions, there was no mention of Iran's role in the planning and the funding of these attacks, nor did he announce any reconsideration of the $6 billion payment to Iran for that prisoner swap. Mostly, it was generalities.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here. And if anyone wondered if Fox News had turned a new leaf and was reporting the truth now, look no further, because Laura Ingraham just sunk to a new low. Ingraham was spitting out lies faster than the last one could get cold on the set of The Angle Alert.
This is a moment for the United States to come together, to grieve with those who are mourning. Let's be real clear. There is no place for hate in America.
Okay, well, if he's really against hate, then he should call a prosecutorial ceasefire against his political adversaries, like the former president, and direct his DOJ and DHS to stop making conservative Americans feel like they're the enemy, or like they're the violent extremists out there.
Ingraham used the deadly Hamas terrorist attack to suggest that Joe Biden should issue a legal ceasefire to leave poor Donald Trump alone. Ingraham argued that if President Biden is really against hate, then he should direct the DOJ and the DHS to stop making conservative Americans feel like they are the enemy or like they're the violent extremists out there. In true Trumpaloon style, Ingraham turned the news of the horrific attack on the other side of the world into a political issue right here at home. Right-wing media can't even report world news without trying to associate it with some issue at home. Their biased attempts to smear Joe Biden in the wake of such tragedy is simply despicable. Right after the attack occurred, Trump and GOP extremists blamed the Biden administration's deal to release $6 billion back to Iran as the cause of the violence. Even though it was proven that the $6 billion was untouched by Iran, Ingraham still referred to the lie, but asked if the president would consider releasing the money in light of the attacks. For an anchor on the news television network to use baseless accusations in their report should be considered liable. Fox is just busy trying to distract away from the possibility that Donald Trump himself is responsible for the attack. Reports have been surfacing that Donald Trump gave classified Israeli information to Russian officials when he entertained his comrades in the Oval Office. It's being alleged that Donald Trump gave information on the Iron Dome defense while trying to act like a big shot. The Russians reportedly gave that information to the Iranians, who in turn passed it along to Hamas. So a prosecution ceasefire is not going to happen for Donald Trump. If this information turns out to be true, then Donald Trump should be charged with war crimes on the world stage. The audacity of news outlets like Fox trying to blame President Biden for this horrible attack is dumbfounding. Fox is still pushing GOP propaganda to its brain-dead audience without conscience. Laura Ingraham is a complicit buffoon. Donald Trump is not going to get a free pass. He should be held in custody. Donald Trump is a danger to the world community. He deserves to be under the jail for his crimes, and that is an absolute fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.